So, I've recently turned 30 years of age, and I will not drink a drop of alcohol ever again. For some of you, that might sound extreme. For others, you're going to be on the same page and you're going to get it. But there is nothing that anybody could say or anybody could do that will make me drink alcohol again. And today, I'm going to unpack why. I'm going to talk about my deepest motivations, and I'm just going to be raw. I'm going to be honest, and I'm just going to show you the exact reasons why I will never drink alcohol ever again. That's despite drinking for almost 10 years. I've drank thousands of drinks. I've been drunk hundreds of times. I've blacked out dozens of times, and I've tried to stop drinking more times than I can count. But now, at 30 years of age, I can say with 100% conviction that I am done. And in fact, I said that just over 4 years ago, and I still feel as strongly today. But the way I see it is that if you know the reasons why I don't do it, then maybe you can apply those reasons in your own life as well. Maybe you can get on this path and stay on this path forever. Because I promise you, there will be no looking back. It'll be the best thing you've ever done in your life. And just before we get into the reasons why, if you actually want my personal help stopping drinking, where we use something called first principles thinking and help people reframe the way they view alcohol, then please do click the link in the description. You can either watch one of the videos or just straight away you can book a call and you and I can jump on a phone call and see if reframing how you view alcohol and using coaching and being in a community of business owners and professionals could be a good match for you. So if you want more details on that, please click the link in the description, either watch the video or just go ahead and book a call straight away. And now back to the video. So what I won't do in this video is talk about the logical reasons why I won't drink alcohol. Things like, it's ethanol or that it does nothing for me. Because we all know that stuff, and I talk about that stuff enough. I really want to give you today some of the deeper reasons why. And also, let me know in the comment section, what are some of your main motivations to do this? So, the first reason why I will never touch alcohol again is because of my family. See, here's the thing. When I drank alcohol, I wasn't the family member that I wanted to be. I wasn't setting a good example to my brother. I wasn't setting a good example to my cousins. I wasn't being a loving and supporting son and grandson. I wasn't a good nephew. In fact, I was extremely selfish. I would put my drinking before my family. I feel terrible even saying that because it's sad. I was so selfish about my drinking that I would always put drinking before the people that I loved. And during that decade of drinking, I hate to think about the pain, the turmoil, and the uncertainty that I created for my family members. Like, they must have been so worried. In fact, they were. I know they were. They've told me. And that's not the person I wanted to be. I didn't want to be somebody that would terrify my family just because I wouldn't pick up the phone for 3 days. I didn't want to have to call my grandma and say, Nana, I've ran out of money. Can I borrow some money because I need to pay my rent? I felt like a joke of a person. And listen, I'm not trying to maybe you're in a similar place right now. I don't want to try and beat you down if you're already feeling bad, but that's how I felt. I felt like a loser. And I love my family. My family have been so good to me during my life. And for me to throw away an upbringing, education, love by drinking alcohol, just throwing it in their face, I feel terrible. But the good thing is that now that I've got rid of alcohol, my relationship with my family is totally, totally different. I look after them now. I'm not only financially sending money home and doing things like that, but I'm emotionally there for them. I'm present for them. If they call me, I'm answering the phone. If they want something, I'm there. I'll help them out. I've told you guys this before, but I recently paid for my whole family to come to Thailand. But we had an amazing, amazing time. That's the person that I wanted to be for my family. Not some drunk that didn't pick up the phone. Not some drunk that was calling them to borrow money. I wanted to be like a rock for my family. I wanted to be somebody that they could call up at any time and I'd be there for them. Now, listen, I know for some of you that might not be your exact situation. You might be there for your family, but I'm telling you, if you've got a family, if you've got kids, you've got a spouse, you've got brothers, you've got sisters, you're a son, you're a daughter, if you're not drinking alcohol, you'll be so much more present for them. You'll be so much more available for them. That is one of the reasons why I'll never touch alcohol again, because I want to be a better rock for my family. Now, the second reason why is because of my health. Now, I've actually just finished training in a gym. That's why I'm wearing the gym clothing right now. And that's actually what inspired me to make this video. But the second reason why I'll never drink alcohol again is because of my health. I've got in some states from drinking alcohol. I've thrown up blood before. I've gone into fights. I've blacked out. I've put weight on before. I've woken up with the shakes countless times, and who knows what my organs look like, but they have taken a beating. And the thing is with health is that we typically take it for granted, and it's only when something goes wrong that we start thinking, damn, we start looking at our choices. Like, I'll give you an example. So maybe a year ago, I was doing CrossFit and I picked up the bar and I did a clean. So it's when you throw the bar up and you catch it on your shoulder. And I smashed the bar into my chin and my jaw went up and my teeth clinged together and it was pretty painful. I bruised my chin. Wasn't very nice. Anyway, a year has passed and I thought nothing of it. And all of a sudden, I got this excruciating toothache. And I went to the dentist. They did a scan. They did some tests and they said, the tooth's dead. They said, have you ever had impact on the tooth or anything like that? Because all my other teeth are fine. And I said, well, I don't know. And then I remembered this impact of the bar and smashing my teeth together. And they said that, yeah, because this tooth is touching the other tooth. Anyway, excruciating toothache, some of the worst pain ever. And that's when I realized, like, most of the time I'm healthy, but then all of a sudden I had an issue with my health. And it was like a deer in the headlights. And why am I telling you this? Because, see, when we drink alcohol, for a long time, it can be fine. There can be no issues. We're just kind of like drinking. Maybe we're a little bit overweight. We don't have great energy. We don't have great clarity. Then bam, the doctor calls us up, says we've got 3 years left to live. Like, listen, I'm sorry to be so brutal, but that's the kind of stuff that happens. If we keep doing this, the same way that I got toothache, I could have been getting a call. If I'd have kept drinking alcohol the way I drank, I could have been getting a call saying, Leon, cirrhosis of the liver. I'm literally getting the chills right now talking about this because that's how serious this is to me. I'm not going to drink alcohol ever again because of my health. I am not putting myself in an early grave because of choices that I've made to drink alcohol. That is never going to happen. I'm not leaving my family behind early. I'm not letting my mum bury her son. And listen, I know that this is hardcore content, but to me, it's life or death. If I go back doing that stuff, it's over. That's why I wanted to make this video. I want to get real with you guys. But the third and final reason why I will never drink alcohol again, and this is the most powerful thing of all, but my fear is getting to 80, 90 years of age, hopefully 100 years of age, and it's time to go. It's time to say goodbye. My time has come on this earth, saying goodbye to my family. And my fear is getting to that point, looking back at my life and feeling regret. Looking back at my life saying, I could have done so much more. I could have given so much more. I could have helped so many more people. I could have had such a bigger impact. I could have left a legacy. But instead, I lived my life at 50%. Drank alcohol, spent half the days drunk, and really just lived this mediocre existence. And that is my biggest fear. And that is why I do what I do. That's why I wanted to create soberclear.com. That's why I wanted to work with people, helping them get control of their drinking. Because I know that for millions of people out there, if they remove alcohol, that's when they'll start going towards their potential. That's when they'll get to their deathbed, look back at their life and say, yeah, do you know what? I did everything. I did it all. That's why I'm making this video right now, because I don't want to leave a stone unturned. I just want to get to the end of my life and feel like I did everything in my power to just live the best life that I could. And even if I fall short of the goals that I've actually got, of the dream that I've got for my life, even if I fall short, I want to know that I still did everything in my power to try and make it a reality. Now, if you do want my help stopping drinking, using first principles thinking and reframing, please do click the link in the description. We can book that call. And if you click the video on the screen now, you can learn how David stopped drinking for 11 months.